Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll walk you through step by step on how to create an amazing website without needing any design experience, marketing background or coding skill. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Make sure you have WordPress installed on your system, and if you don't, you can check out my previous videos where I walk you through on how to install WordPress on your local machine. Yeah. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into it. Right here is the default dashboard you see once you first log into your WordPress account or dashboard. And the dashboard here is more like the back end of the website. Any changes made here or any updates made here will be displayed on the front end, which is the visual end of your website. So right here, this particular part is where you see notices concerning WordPress. As you can see, we have information such as the site health status, and we also have a quick draft for post or content you want to actually make into your WordPress website. And I'm going to leave this like this for now. So if we're coming down here, we have the post tab. So this will contain all the different posts you would want to make into your WordPress website that would of course be displayed on your blog page. If you want to add a new post, you can just come in here and click add new post, and you can go ahead and add a new post. So assuming you have so many posts right here, you can come in here to the search box and search for any particular post that you actually want. As you can see, WordPress by default comes with a hello world post. You can delete that, but I'm just going to leave that here as it is. Next, we have our media tab. So this here will contain all the media file, or let me say media asset, that you use in building your website, such as images, videos, libraries, and everything like that. You can come in here and add a new media file, and at the cost of building your website, you can just go ahead and bring them in like that. Next, we have our pages. This will contain all the different pages you need when building your website, such as the home page, the about us page, or the contact page. And as well, WordPress comes with two default page. Comes with the privacy and policy page, and comes with the sample page. And if you wanted to add a new page, you definitely click on this button here that says add new page. And you can also come in here and make some edits or some quick edits to your page. And if you want to preview your page to see what it actually looks like, you can just go ahead and click on preview, and as you can see, this is what our page actually looks like. Alright, so let's head back to dashboard. To do that, click on this place, and you can click on dashboard here, and that will take you back to our dashboard. Alright, so next we have the appearance. This actually deals on things such as theme for the website. The basic essence of a theme is to provide you with a pre-built structure when building your website, so you don't have to start from scratch. As you can see, this one here is active. That means this is the one that is currently installed in our website, and we have two more. However, if you wanted to add a new theme, you go ahead and click on add new theme here, and those options will pop out. We'll come back and do that much later. For now, I'm just showing you through the dashboard settings. Next, we have the plugin. The essence of the plugin in WordPress is to extend the functionality of your WordPress website, and as by default, it comes with these two themes, which we don't actually need. I'm going to go ahead and delete those themes. Click on delete here, click on OK, and click on delete also, and click on OK. Yeah, so as well, if you want to add a new plugin, go ahead and click on this button here that says add new plugin, and that will show us a variety of plugins to add, and we'll come back to this much later. Alright, next we have this users tab. Okay, this is where you deal on things such as your username, adding a password, or adding an email, or even if you wanted to add a new user, assuming you have more than one person manage your WordPress account. So instead of giving out your details, you can just come in here and add a new user, and that would actually make things much easier and safer. Also, we have some general settings in our website. Like this, we have the general setting here. You can actually come in and set in the site title, and also a site tagline. You can also add in a site icon also, but we'll do that much later. And once you're okay with all the settings here, you can just go ahead and click on save changes. Next, we also have the reading settings. Yeah, so this is where you actually come in and make settings regarding your home page display, which page you actually want to be your home page, and which page you want to actually set as your post page. And if you're okay with everything, you can go ahead and save changes. We also have the permalink settings here. Yeah, so this is where you actually set this has to do with your URL structure, and I'll advise you actually set yours to post name, so that after the name of your website, the next permalink that will be displayed will be your post name. Yeah, so just set it to post name, and when you're done with that, click on save changes, to ensure that your preferred changes has been effected. All right. So after that is done, we'll head back to our dashboard here. Yeah, just click on your dashboard here and click on home. Yeah, so right here. So in order to clean up this particular dashboard, what we have to do is simply click on screen options. As you can see, all these things are checked. All these notices checked are what is being displayed, are what are being displayed here. I mean, all right. So you can just go ahead and uncheck it. So you can see the welcome to WordPress has been removed. WordPress event news, go ahead and uncheck it. Quick draft, go ahead and uncheck it. Activity, go ahead and uncheck it. At a glance, site head status. All right. So now we have a very clean looking dashboard. All right. So I just go ahead and remove this up. All right. So next, what we are going to do next is to add a theme, or let's say to add our plugin I'll be using when building this website. And so I'm going to go ahead and first connect to the internet that would enable me to install that plugin. So I'll be back in a few seconds, guys. All right, guys, let's go ahead and install the plugin we're using to build this amazing website. To do that, head to the plugin tab and click on plugin, and to take you to this particular interface, and right here we'll go ahead and click on add new plugin in order to add a plugin we want to use. And for this particular project, we're making use of the Elementor plugin, which is the most famous WordPress page builder. So right in the search box, I have searched for the Elementor plugin, and there's just some time to load. All right, here it is, this particular one here. So this is what we want to actually use for this particular project, and it is quite very simple to get a good understanding of it. I believe before this project runs out, you would get a good understanding of this Elementor plugin. So I've gone ahead and click on install now. Right now it is installing. I'll just go ahead and give some time to install. After it is done installing, I would activate it. Okay, let's just come time to install. All right, so our plugin have successfully installed, and we just go ahead and activate it by clicking on activate. And right now you can see that it's actually loading here. So just give some time to finish activating, and we'll proceed with necessary steps. All right, so right now it's activating, and we just give it some time. Okay. All right, so our plugin has activated successfully, and it will prompt you to this onboarding page. You can go ahead and skip, or you can as well create an account with Elementor. But since I already have an account with them, I wouldn't be creating an account. I'll just go ahead and skip this particular step, and I would also continue with the Hello World theme, which is a default theme that comes with WordPress, and just give it some time to load as well. Hold on, this can take a minute. All right. Okay, so this particular step here, I will just go ahead and skip this step here. Okay, so now we are welcome on board. So they're saying what is next. So what we actually do is to choose a template. These templates are professionally designed layouts that makes designing our website much easier. We won't be needing to start from scratch. So I'll go ahead and click on this template, or this particular option here, and it will take me to this particular gallery where you have plenty templates to choose from. As you can see right here, we have this particular template which would be for a painting company, I suppose. We also have a black canvas here. We also have ceramic shop. This is also a template. As you can see, these are all professionally designed layout that makes our website building much easier. As you can see, we have this one, the art of baking. And if you notice, or if you look very closely, you see that we have this tag saying pro. The ones with the tags are paid. The ones without any tags are free for us to use when building our website. See, we have the fashion blog. So what we're going to do is to choose a particular template that would enable us build this amazing website, and in the process we'll get a good understanding of how the Elementor plugin works. And I believe if you follow along this tutorial, you'll be able to actually build any website of your choice, or you would also be able to customize any templates to fit your specific need. All right, so we have this one here also. So I'm just going to scroll around and pick one that would suit our particular need for this project which you're about to work on. And scroll down, scroll down as well. Keep scrolling. I just like to start from something with very few design. Something with very few design that we can actually build to make it ours. All right, so we have this particular one here, this local services wireframe, and if you look closely, it doesn't have any tag, meaning it's free for us to use. I'll just go ahead and click on view demo to get a preview of what this particular template would look like. Like I said, I just like to start with something of very less design so we can actually customize it and make it truly our own. As you can see, this is what this template would actually look like. You have your logo appearing here and you have your menu section here. So this template will be coming with the home pages, the our services pages, our story pages, and also a contact us page. As you can see, we have the hero section here, and they're asking us to put a particular headline that would drag or that would grab our visitors' attention along. It also have a call to action button. Next, we have our services section here, where we'll actually put in services that our company offers. Also, we have sort of like a promotional section offering or showing or listing out the benefits our company offers or your company offers. And we have this section talking about our company, and we have a client testimonial also. And further down we have our logo, which is our footer menu, which is a very simple footer menu. All right, so this is actually looking clean and neat. I'll just go ahead and click on apply kit here, and this would actually prompt us. Click on get started, and we'll give some time to load. All right, so now it is actually prompting us to sign into Elementor, or we can as well create an account. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign in with Google, and let me see if I already have an account with this particular email I'm using to record. I'll click on this particular email here, try to use this email. Hopefully I'm not stuck. Okay, let me just give some time to load, and I click on continue. Alright, so what happened, it seems as if I don't have an account with this email, so I'll just go ahead and create an account, and I'll go ahead and create an account with this particular email that is being logged in my Chrome browser, and I will just go ahead and select all images with staircase. Okay, hope I got that right. And click on verify. Okay, seems like I did. All right, so now it's saying you're successfully registered, and okay, it's also asking me to connect site to template to library. Okay, so I can just go ahead and I can also go ahead and exit this particular dashboard here if I don't want. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and exit this onboarding dashboard here. Oh, nope. So that means my kit hasn't been applied. Okay, so it seems as if I would have to start from scratch. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and connect this. And just give some time to load, guys. So this all depends on your network speed. All right, seems as if we are successful. So right here, I'll just go ahead and click on apply all to apply our entire kit in our website. As you can see, it's already setting up and everything. I'll just go ahead and enable this, and as you can see, it is already setting up our kit. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it says your kit is now live on your site. Okay, so we can actually go ahead and see it live. Let's go ahead and view our kit, and let's just see firsthand what it actually looks like. All right. Okay, so what we have here right now is our kit, but I can assure you that this is not really what it looks like. So I'll just go ahead and refresh this particular page, and hopefully we have everything comes up. Okay, so what I will do right now is to remove this particular preview and just head back to our dashboard, and hopefully that will reload everything and all our pages will be imported. Okay, right. All right, you can see this is actually looking more like it. We have our headline, although you can actually notice that our nav or our menu items are not being displayed yet. I'm sure you would fix that up. We have the center text here. Also, we have the my services section or our services section, and just like I showed you guys before, this is all looking all clean, and this design is actually looking plain. And along the line, I'll show you guys how to edit or customize every section here, and you can do that as well with any other template you choose to be able to create a website that best suits your need or your business need. So without wasting much time, I would go ahead and start customizing this website, or we will go ahead to start customizing this website. All right. What I will do right now is to click on edit to Elementor, and what that will do is to turn on the page builder. Click on edit to Elementor to turn on the page builder. All right. Just give some time to load. As you can see, it is taking us to a different page. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and skip this notification settings. And all right, so this has activated our page builder. So this is what it actually looks like. And if you observe closely, by the left hand side we have our editing panel, and by the right hand side we have our visual stage. You can actually come in here and drag elements from the panel down to the stage, just like this. All right, as you can see, this pinkish section that is being highlighted with a pinkish border, you can see there's a pinkish border highlighting this particular section. Okay, this indicates, or this tells us that this particular place here, this place being highlighted, is a section, and within each section we have elements. Like here we have our header element, and we have our text element here, and we have our button element. I'll just go ahead and delete this particular element which I just dragged into the panel. To do that, right click on the body of the element, or you can click on this pencil icon here to edit it, but to delete it or to remove it from the section, I'll right click on it and I'll click on delete, and just like that, as you can see. So if you click on this particular element here, from our editing panel here, we can actually edit the content. As you can see, the content tab is being selected. We can edit the content of the element, which is our header element. We can also edit the style, which has to do with the color or the typography or the positioning of the element. Next, also we have our text element. As you can see as well, we can edit the content as well as the style, which, like I said previously, has to do with the layout and the color of the element. We also have our button element. You can see our button element here. We can edit the text, which is what will be showed here. Right now it's written contact us. We can actually go here and customize it. Also, when you click on the button, what part or where do we want this button to take us to? Your best guess should be the contact us page. So actually add the link here that would tell the button where it would take a user to when this button is being clicked on. All right, our next section is our services section. As you can see, you can also tell this is a section on its own because you see this pinkish border outlining it. As you can see, it also has this header element and can be customized as well. Right here we have sort of like a compound widget, a compound element which contains several other elements. It holds several other elements in a container, and you can edit the parent container by clicking on this icon here, and you can edit the size or the width or the height or even the direction. Right now it is set to horizontal. We can actually set it to vertical. That means the element will be stacked on top of each other. You can just set it like this. As you can see, it has changed its direction. I'll just put it back the way it was before. And you can as well edit each and every of the elements within that column or within that parent container by clicking on it. And right here we need to actually bring in an image. So we have image as a standalone and we have image as a background. In this case, it's a standalone. This image is a standalone, it's not a background. We can also as well edit the title and also the description of the element. All right, so this is here we're actually placing our services that is being offered by our business, and we have this button here. Next, we have this promotional section. As you can see, it's a section on its own. You can see this pinkish borderline outlining it. We also have this compound element or compound widget here also. Here we have a section talking about our company as well. So further down we have our client testimonial, and we also have our footer. All right, as you can see, this is almost everything about it. We also have other pages which cannot be viewed because our menu has not been created yet. We'll get down to that much later. Let's go ahead and start customizing our website, and to do that we'll start by customizing the hero section. And you can tell this particular area is a section on its own because this pinkish line outlines it. Alright, with that being said, the first thing we'll do is to bring in our background image to make it look more like a business website. And to do that, click on this trigger icon here, and right here in our editing panel you see options will pop out to edit the layout. But we'll just go ahead and start editing the style, where we have the option to choose a particular image that would be our background. So right here you have the option to choose an image. So just go ahead and choose an image, and I'll just go ahead and upload images from one of the free images I downloaded online. And if you want, I'll also be leaving a link to the description where you can also download this image as well. So I'm going to be using this particular one here. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to as well click on open, and I wait for it to complete uploading. And once that is done, I click on select. So this is what we have right now. Okay, this is what we have right now. All right, so the next thing I'll do is to go ahead and change our text. We're going to bring in something that is more suitable, or something that would grab visitors' attention when they first come into our website. And to do that, I have some text written down in my notes. But before I do that, in order to edit this header element here, I'll click on the body of the element, and you can see we have options here in the content tab, right, in our editing panel to edit the text itself. I'll just go down to my notes because I have some things I've written down for this particular project. I have something here. As you can see, I have my hero text. I'll just go ahead and copy it down. I'll just go ahead and copy it, click on Ctrl C for copy, and I'll come back here and I'll just go ahead and paste it. Alright, so I can see that the text is actually too big. It kind of occupies too much space. I'm going to just try to slim it down a bit. So instead of saying transform your vision into a digital masterpiece, I will just say transform your vision. I'll just say transform your vision. Okay, I think I like this version more. And also I'm going to change the color of the text here. Right now it's actually set to navy blue. I'm going to change the text color. To do that, click on style here, and that gives us the option to change not just the text color but also the alignment, which has to do with the positioning. Right now it's actually set to center. I can bring that to the left hand side. I can also bring that to the right hand side, but I'm going to leave it at center because it looks better like that. Alright, so to change the text color, right here you see text color. Go ahead and click on it and just drag the color picker down to white. Alright, so this is what I want. But if you notice well, you notice that the text is actually not visible, and what we're actually going to do is to add a background overlay that would make the image a bit darker, and that would make our text visible. To do that, you scroll down. Notice I'm on the style tab here. Just go ahead and scroll down and you see background overlay, so click on it. So right here we have the background type. So I'm just going to select classic, and I'll choose a particular color I want. So I'm just going to go with the black color. So I'm going to drag that here, and we have an opacity of 0.5. I'm going to leave that as it is. So as you can see, this actually makes our text visible and it looks better like this. So I'm just go ahead and click on publish to ensure that my changes or our changes has been saved. Alright. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and edit the tagline. And for that also I have something written down. So I'll just head back to my notes and copy crafting custom websites and strategies to elevate your online presence. I'm going to copy that text and I'll come right here, click on the body of the element, and I'll just drop that right here. Okay, so you can see our text is actually also not visible, and as you can guess, I'll just head back to our style tab to edit the color of our text. I'll go right here and drag that to white. Okay, this actually makes it visible. Also, we can also edit something like typography. Crafting. Okay, I think I missed out something. I'm going to click it again. Click it one more time. Okay, head down to content. I missed the C, so I'm just going to put that right here. Alright. Looking all good. Also, we can edit the typography and change the font. And to do that, I'll just go ahead and click on typography right here, and you can see right now it's actually set to Poppins. Although I like it like that, you can actually come in here and change it to whatever you want. But I'm going to leave it at Poppins because that looks okay. You can also change the style. Right now it's set to 22px. You can increase it to 64. You know, whatever actually suits your need or whatever suits your design. So I'm going to leave it back at 22. Okay, I'm going to leave it back at 22. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and click on publish to ensure that our settings have been changed or have been saved. Okay, the next we have our button that's actually set to contact us, and when you hover on it you can actually see this border. Okay, but what I want to do is to change the hover text to white because that will actually make it visible, and to increase the boldness, to make it a bit bolder, and that would also make it more visible. And also I would like to change the background of the button, but I think we'll come back to that much later. So I'll just go ahead and click on the button element here like I previously explained, and right here I'll head down to style, And right here you can see this tab right here, set to normal. This settings here applies to when the button is actually on its normal state, but when it's on its hover state, click on the hover. Yes, select the hover tab here. You can see the color, the text color is actually set to blue. So I'm just going to click this and drag that to white. So if I hover on it right now, it's actually set to white. And I'm going to go ahead and edit the text also. So I head down to typography, I click on it also, and for the font width, it's actually set to 400 normal. I'm going to make that a bit bold, 600 bold. Okay, this is actually looking better now. So I'm going to go ahead and save those changes to ensure that those changes have been saved. All right, right now we have our hero section looking all good and nice. I think this actually looks good. Next, let's get to our services section. As you can see, we have this pinkish line outlining it that tells you, oh, this is a section on its own. And we have our header text here saying our services. And I think I'm just going to leave that like that. Next, we have our tagline. Okay, so let me just check my notes. Hopefully, I have written something down for our services. Okay, I have something written down here. I'm just going to copy it and ensure I copy everything. And I head back here, and I've explained before, you can click the body of the element to edit it, or you can click this little pencil icon here. So I just click this little icon here. I can see the options and here for me to input my title. So I'm just going ahead and paste the text which I copied, and that is looking all good. As you can see, it says Tailor Digital Solutions to drive your business forward. All right, so I'm just going ahead and publish this to ensure that my settings or my changes have been saved. Okay, so far so good. I think we are progressing smoothly. Our website is actually coming out fine. All right, so next we have this widget here, which is much more like a compound widget. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to edit or to remove some of the elements within this compound widget, because I think we have so much. We have 4 right now, so I'm going to limit that to 3. And to do that, I'll just click on this pencil icon here. So this one is for this particular widget right now, and I'll just right click on it and click on delete. All right, so that takes it off. I think this is actually looking better, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring in some images. Like I said, the hero section here is actually set as a background image. This right here is actually set as a standalone image. So I'm just go ahead and bring in images for this. As you can see, it says choose image. So I'm just going ahead here and bring in one of those free images which I got online. So click on upload image. All right, so just want to select images of workers, and I think I'll go with this one first. And I'll click on upload, and I'll just go ahead and select it to upload. All right, so we have this image here. All right, so let's give this a title, and to do that, let me head back to my notes. I must have written something here. Okay, so I'm also I'm gonna call this creative chief officer. That's the services he offers, or he offers in the company. So I'm going to paste that here and click on publish. For the next service, I'm going to click in here. I'm also going to bring in an image here. So I'm going to choose image and click on upload files. Select any of the files I uploaded or any of the images I downloaded online, and I'm going to bring in this particular image here and click on open. All right, and when it's done uploading, I go ahead and select it. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my notes and bring in one of the services. So I'm going to say head of department. Okay, I'm going to use it more like a female name and say chief of marketing officer. And yep, so right here we have the services. I'll just go ahead and paste this here. Okay, all right, so for the last one, I'll click on the image here also, and I'll go ahead and bring in one of the images which I also uploaded, or which I downloaded. So, and have in mind, guys, you can actually just bring in all the images you're going to be using for your project at once, so you don't have to like go through the step for every image you need to use. So I'll click on select, and all right, so this is what we have here. We have this looking all nice and clean, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in the title for our services. And to do that again, one more time, I head back to my notes, and for this I'm going to say head of development, and I'm going to drag that here and place that in our title. Yeah, I'm just going to place that here. All right, so this is actually looking good. And for our button, I think we're going to leave it like this. It looks good. I'm just going to play with the styles a little bit, such as editing the text, the text in the button, ensuring that it's actually a bit bold so as to make it more visible. So I'll click on typography here and head down to weight, where the weight is actually previously set to normal. I'll keep it at 600, and all right, this is actually looking good. Don't forget to publish to ensure that your changes have been saved. Okay, so for now I think our progress is smooth and our website is coming out fine. Okay, so just give some time to save. Just give some time to save. And I think I would like us to preview our website at this point to see what it actually looks like. So click on that eye icon here, and where it actually says preview, and let's just give some time to load, and let's see the changes that has been implemented so far in our website. All right, so this is what we have here. It says transform your vision, crafting custom website and strategies to elevate your online presence. Looking all good. So if I hover on the button right here, you can see it says contact us. All right, if I scroll down, we have your services section, and if you hover this, we have this images looking all good and clean, and we have this button saying view all services. All right, this is actually looking good. So let's go back and continue customizing or editing our website. And to do that, you just go ahead and click on edit with Elementor, and that would turn on the page builder interface. Almost like that would activate the page builder interface. So just give some time to load while it takes us back to the page builder interface. All right, guys, so let's get back and let's continue customizing our website. Let's just scroll down and down. Okay, right here we have the section that says why choose us, and it listed out some benefits. Unfortunately, we won't be needing this section, so just go ahead and take it out. And to do that, if you highlight on the section here, or if you hover your mouse around the section, you would see this icon. Just click on the X icon which says delete container, and by clicking on that, that would simply take out the container. Okay, all right, now that is done, let's move to the next section, which says about our company. First, let's go and bring in our image. As you can see, this is a standalone image. To bring that in, click on the plus icon here. Click on the plus icon here. Okay, now click on this container icon here. This is more like image as a background, so we're going to click on this plus icon here. And as you can see, it has highlighted this particular container inside the section. And if we head down to our style tab, you have an option to bring in an image. So just go ahead and choose an image, a background image, I suppose, for this container. All right, you can just go and upload a separate image from the free image file we got online. Okay, so right here we have a variety of images to choose from, and I'm just going to go with this one and click on open, and Give some time to load, and I think we have an error, so I'm just going to display that error. But since we already have the image here, I'm just going to go ahead and click it. I'll click this image here since we already brought it before, and alright, just upload. Alright, so this is what our section is going to look like. And now we have the header title here saying about our company, and I'll leave this like this. But for the right top, let me check my notes if I had something written down for about our company. I will just scroll down. Alright, I think we don't have a content for that, so we're going to leave this as a dummy text, although you can actually come in here and put something more related to your business. But for this, I'm going to leave this like this, and I'll go ahead and publish these changes which we just made to ensure that it has been saved. Alright. Yeah, for the write-up, let's go ahead and fix something for the write-up. I'll just check my notes if I have something here for the write-up. Okay, I have just copied and pasted something down for the write-up. So just go ahead and put this here. I'll come back here in our editing tab and I'll just paste this down here. Alright, so it's looking all nice. Say a digital blueprint, we focus on helping business thrive in the digital space. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Alright, so let's go head down to our next section, which says client testimonial. Alright, so just be bringing out some text or some write-up we've actually done, and we're just putting that here along with image of the client and along with the client name also. Let's start from this first container or first element here. Click on it and we have option to edit the content. I'll just head back to my notes and I'll scroll down, and for this one I'll just bring this one here and I'll click on copy and head back to our website right here, and I'll drop this right here just like this, and I'll go ahead and choose a particular image for our client name. I'll just go ahead and use any image or any of the images we have already brought in previously. I'll just choose this one and I'll bring it in. Although it's not looking so well, I think I'll go ahead and choose a different image that has, well, let me just try and see if I can get an image from my files. Okay. All right, let's try and use this one. Click on open, and I don't know why I'm getting this error, but I'm going to use this particular image here. Click on select. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the client name, I suppose, and yep, client's name Sarah M. Just go ahead and copy the client's name, and I'll drop that right here where I have the option for client name. I'll paste that here. All right, looking better. We're just gonna bring in the remaining ones. We have these by David P. Also, I'll just click on this element here and ensure I have it right here, and I'll bring an image. I'll just select this particular image here as David P. And right here we have the client's name. I'll just go ahead and type it in, David P. Alright, and if you notice, the word count for our first element or for our first container is bigger than this other one. Let's just go ahead and edit it up, and let's remove some content. Oh no, let's remove some content and I'll auto that from here. Okay, so it's actually looking more alike in size. All right, let's head down to the last container and let's bring in some text from it right from our notes, and this is for Lisa R. So I'll come in here and I'll just paste this right here. Okay, looking all good, and I'll just go ahead and select an image to make it appear more realistic, and I'll just go with this first image here. I'll go with this one. Okay, looking good. Click on select and I'll bring that in. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the name, and I think that was Lisa Arrow, right? Yeah, Lisa Arrow. Okay, looking all good and nice. And I'll go ahead and publish to ensure that this settings or changes have been saved and effected in our website. All right, just give some time to load. Okay, all right, it has actually saved successfully. So one more thing you can actually do, assuming you want this container to move to this other side, you can actually do that by hovering your cursor around the particular container you want to move, or should I say element you want to move, and you can just drag it around. In this case, I've dragged to this other side and I'll just drop it here. Okay, although it has actually left our container, let me just drag it and bring it in here to the center. All right, so I brought it back here to the side. Or a better way to do this is to just click on the structure here, and you can actually see the structure just indicates how the whole website is structured. So if I scroll down here, I have the testimonial section, and you can see this one is actually being highlighted. That is this one here. I can just drag it and bring it down to the center, as you can see. So an easy way to do this is to do it from the structure. And if I want to take that off, I'll just go ahead and click on this X icon here, and that takes it off to enable me to have a full view of the website I'm working on. If I want to bring that in, I'll click on this icon here that says structure, and to remove that, click on the S icon here. So that's just that gives you furthermore control over your website. And all right, so we have this last tab here, and I'll just go ahead and remove it by clicking on this S icon here. All right, so what I'm going to do next is to go ahead and publish this to ensure that all the settings or all the changes and design we have made are saved. All right. All right, so our website is actually looking clean and nice. It's all looking good. And I think one more thing I'm going to do now is to go ahead and create the menu for this website, and to create our menu and work on our footer before going ahead to create the other pages we have. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and start editing our header. To do that, click on edit to Elementor and try to head down to the site settings. Let's see if this would take us there directly, and just give some time to load. All right, I think this is a bit messed up. I'm just going to go ahead and close this up. Okay. All right, let's just head down to site settings by clicking on this particular icon here, and you want to scroll down and head to the Hello Team Builder. So right here, right now, so let's go in and bring in our menu. So if you scroll down, you see the option to select for your menu. So select your menu and select our primary menu. This menu comes by default with the templates we installed. So I'm going to go ahead and save changes. Next, let's also go ahead and bring in our logo, and to do that, and save changes have been updated. Okay, to do that, head down to site logo, and instead of title, the type we want, we're going to go ahead and select logo, and down in our header, we're going to go in and bring in our particular image we're going to be using for our logo. So click on image, and I'm going to go ahead and select this particular image here and bring it in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save changes, and also let's go ahead and preview our changes. Let's see what it actually looks like. Okay, so I think this is okay. We can go with this. So we have our header set up already. So if we scroll down here, we have our services page. We also have the about us page also, and we also have a client testimonial with a very simple footer. All right, so let's head down. Let's try to fix this button link. Let's ensure that when we click on contact us, to take us to our contact us page. And to do that, click on, if you hover on our services, you will see Okay, we can actually see the link right here. So let's just head back to edit to Elementor. All right, right here we can also see the link. I wanted to also be able to see the link so we can actually fix the link in each of those buttons, in this particular one, and this our services. But let's just go ahead and give it a shot. So click on the button element, and right here, so we want to say contact dash us. Okay, so go ahead and publish to ensure your settings have been saved. And scroll down also where you have the my services, section. So click on it also, and for the link we want to see services. All right, so go ahead and publish to ensure that those settings have been saved. All right, so let's go ahead and view our website. Let me just remove all this, and head down to the website where the links will be effective. So if I try to click on the contact us, you see contact us or dash us. If I head to contact us, and so I click on this contact us button, and all right, so yeah, so we're still having an issue there. I think I understand what the problem is. You can see if you click on contact us, if you hover on contact us, I don't think this is supposed to be so. The links are not appearing again. Let me just go ahead and refresh one more time. I just want to show you guys something. Okay, our links are not hovering again, but we'll come back to that later. First, let's go back and let's edit our services page. So click on our services, and right here you can see the complete link. You can see what we have here. Okay, so we have this our services section. This is what it actually looks like, and you have this place where you can actually put in an image, and we also have this place where you can actually go in and display, or you can actually come in and put in services that your company offers. We have service 1, we have services 2, and if you don't have that many more services, you can actually go ahead and delete it. And right here we have this particular section where you can actually talk more about your services, and of course this is a link, and when you click on it to take you to the contact us page. Also, we have frequently asked questions as well, and we have client testimonial, which we have done previously. So you can actually just remove this particular section, or you can just copy down what you have done from that previous section and bring it in here. Okay, so if we move further down, we have the contact us section also. So just the way we edited the previous section, you can actually come here and bring in an image here, and bring in also maybe sort of like a map. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that for you guys to see, and we'll wrap up the video after we finish editing the contact us page. Alright, so right here we have our contact us page. You can just come in here and bring in an image. Alright, so if you recall, this section, this place is actually image as a standalone. So to bring an image, you just go ahead and click in this particular icon here, and we'll head down to the style tab. Right here you see an option to bring in an image. You can just go ahead and choose a particular image you want to bring. You can just bring this one and upload it right here. You can see we have an image saying contact us. Okay, so right here we can choose to bring in something else. Right here we have, so if I click on this right here, we ought to bring in an image, but let's see if we can do something else. I will just go ahead and okay, I'll delete that up, and I would also delete this up as well. So instead of bringing an image right here, I would try to bring in a map, and I'll just drag a map and drop that right here. And of course, give some time to load. Since I'm not connected to the internet, it will not display, and I'll just go ahead and quickly connect to the internet to show you guys what that would actually look like. Okay, so let me quickly connect to the internet. All right. Okay. All right, so let me just go ahead and publish to save changes. Hopefully that would refresh as well. And as well, you can actually come in here and edit the address of your business or your company. You can actually also come in here and edit the hours. To do that, just click on this pencil icon here, and you'll find the options right here in the editing tab. You can see we have the address, we have the hours, and you can just come in here and edit it and change anything you want. For instance, instead of email, let me just go ahead and edit the email. So right here we have email. I'm gonna say EZAOYE g@gmail.com. Okay, that spelling is wrong. At gmail.com. Ezoyeg@gmail.com. All right, so I'm just going to go and publish that. That is my work email. Okay, looking all good and nice, and seems like the map is not yet displaying, but I believe we'll come back to that later. Let me just go ahead and refresh this page, and hopefully that would connect us back to the internet and we can see what our map actually looks like. And don't forget, our settings have been changed, so we won't lose any of our settings. Okay, so let's scroll down. Hopefully we'll have a good view of our map right now, and let's just give some time to pop up. All right, so this is what we have right now. This is our map and this is our address. It's looking all good, nice and clean, and you can come in and fix in your specific address or the address of your company by clicking on this person icon here, and then you can actually put in your location. And when you fix in your location, it will just display right here in the map. All right, so this is actually looking all nice and clean, and let's head back to our home page. And to do that, click on home. Okay, so that won't actually work here unless we're actually viewing our site from the front end. So we have our contact us page, and let me head back to our website. So you can just go in and edit our services page and our story page. So this is what we have built so far, guys, and with all the steps we use in editing our contact us page and our home page, you can actually just use that and work on our services page and also our story page. Yeah, you can actually use that to work on it. So if I click on, let's head back to this contact us page, and let me try to fix in the links for the contact us, and also so I'm going to copy this up here, and I'm going to head back to our home page, and I'm going to click on edit with Elementor as usual. That will turn on the page builder. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm going to be creating more videos relating to WordPress and even custom coding tutorials. Please like and subscribe, and if you want a custom website, don't forget to reach out to me, and I'll be making that very nice and clean. Alright, let's just give some time to load. Seems to be taking longer time than expected, but let's just give some time. Oh boy, this is actually taking so much time. Let me go ahead and see if we can close other tab. Okay, so we have ourselves here. So what we're gonna do is to try to edit the link, like I said. Okay, so just head back from the site settings. All right. Okay, so now we're here. So click on the contact us page and click on the contact link, and let's just let's just use this link instead and click on publish. Alright, so let's go in and view our website from the front view, and let's see. Hopefully this link would affect as we want. So go ahead and click on the contact button, and hopefully this will take us to the contact us page. Alright, so as you can see, that's taking us to the contact us page, looking all nice and clean. Alright, you can go ahead and fix the our services, the button for the our services page, and hope you really got a good understanding of how to edit with WordPress and Elementor. So hope to see you guys soon, right? Thank you.